Hello, dear viewers. Good evening. Welcome to a new edition of the Daily Debate. Much is on hand tonight, including the kicking off of the second phase of the parliamentary elections in Egypt. And of course, the Egyptian-Russian cooperation in nuclear energy, the Daba nuclear power plant, and the visit by His Excellency, the South Korean President, to Egypt, who was received by His Excellency President Sisi today. Three main topics are on hand, and with us in the studio is Dr. Mohammed Al-Aizabi, Professor of International Relations. Dr. Aizabi, good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening. I'm very happy to be with you.
Thank you, Dr. Aizabi, very much. Allow me, sir, please, and allow the viewers first to start by updating you on the latest regarding the parliamentary elections, as Egypt's second phase of the parliamentary elections 2025 kicks off for Egyptian expats in less than an hour's time. At 10 p.m. Cairo local time, 9 p.m. New Zealand time, the expat vote will begin for the second phase, which includes 13 governorates. And such elections reflect the strength of Egypt's institutions and mark an unprecedented political momentum through the broad participation of all segments of the Egyptian people. With us now live is Nile TV International's correspondent Ahmed Nader from the headquarters of the National Electoral Committee, the NEA, to update us on the latest. Good evening, Ahmed. Thank you very much for joining us. Please tell me about the preparations for the start of the second phase of the parliamentary elections, Ahmed.
Hello, Mohammed. Of course, as you mentioned, I'm at the headquarters of the National Elections Authority at the end of the street of Al-Qasr Al-Aini near Tahrir Square, the historic Tahrir Square. And as you mentioned, there are preparations underway for the second phase for the Egyptian expatriates to be held for the parliamentary elections in 13 different governorates. This is the second phase, as we did see in the first phase. Maybe 10 days ago, maybe a week ago, the first phase took place in more than 117 countries for the Egyptian expatriates, more than 139 Egyptian diplomatic missions, including consulates and embassies all over the world, for the Egyptian expatriates to be getting the vote, to be participating in the parliamentary elections and the elections for the House of Representatives. Mohammed, let me tell you more about what happened today, especially after the developments that took place over the past week and the results that were announced by the National Elections Authority from Maspiro, from the Egyptian Media Authority, National Media Authority last week. Today we have seen a response to what happened in terms of violations, in terms of irregularities, as we did see Councillor Ahmed the head of the Executive Committee of the National Election Authority, stating today that the violations and the irregularities that took place in the past phase for the parliamentary elections, including 14 different governorates, would not be happening once again, according to the statements, according to the directives, and what His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stated in the past week ahead of the announcement of the results of the first phase of the parliamentary elections, that these irregularities, that those violations would not be happening once again, according to the statements of Councillor Binderi, because a press conference took place earlier on today, and we are expecting to be seeing a response, an immediate response to what happened in the first phase, because some results were cancelled, some results in 19 different constituencies all over the 14 governorates that took place in the first phase of the parliamentary elections were annulled. It will be repeated once again in the month of December. So we will be seeing how things will be changing this time around, according to the statements of Councillor Binderi, that the main mission of the National Election Authority is to be giving an opportunity for the Egyptian expatriates, for the Egyptian citizens living within Egypt on Tuesday and Monday, for the 13 remaining governorates, to be casting their ballots, casting their votes freely with no influence whatsoever from anyone or from any means, because we have seen another statement today by Councillor Benderi regarding the political money and how some businessmen who are affiliated with different political parties, they want to help, they want to serve their parties, they want to be winning as many seats as possible in the upcoming elections. By what happened, according to what happened in the past week or in the past phase of the parliamentary elections, the political parties will be delivering financial statements at least 48 hours before the parliamentary elections take place on Monday and Tuesday. Mohammed.
All right, Ahmed, we'll be talking to you a little bit later after the press conference, which is to be held at 10 p.m. In Cairo by the Executive Director of the NEA, Councillor Ahmed Al-Benderi. Please don't go far. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Nader, Nile TV International's correspondent, talking to us from the headquarters of the NEA at Al-Qasr Al-Aini in downtown Cairo. And as Ahmed said, the results of the first phase saw the annulment of 19 constituencies. The elections in those 19 constituencies for the individual list candidates will be those elections will be held once again in the first 4 days of December, 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, the expat and the home vote. And the promises from the Executive Director of the NEA that the violations that took place in the first phase will not be repeated in the second phase, which includes 13 governorates, including the capital, Cairo, of course, in that second phase.